All right, everyone, thank you for coming back for another episode of Mark on Comics. Today, what I've got for you is 2 weeks of the CovrPrice top 10, and they're standing on the CBCS population report. On the October 14th CovrPrice list, I was busy at my day job. I just didn't have time, so I'm combining this into a 2-weeker. So first episode here, first half of the episode, I'm going to be doing October 14th of 2024 and how those books are on the CovrPrice top 10 list and they're standing on the CBCS population report. Now, before we get started, I would like to ask, please, that you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bells. Like, so this will get out to more people to view. Subscribe if you like what I do and want to see more from me in the future. And hit the notification bell, especially if you like what you see and you can see more of what I've got for you. So thank you so very much for that. And now we're going to start with the CovrPrice top 10 list for October 14th, 2024. In the number 10 spot was the Totally Awesome Hulk number 1. So, Totally Awesome Hulk, because this is a 2-week combine, I'm not going to read the whole thing. If it comes back, maybe I will. But I will let you know Blue Label had a total of 45, and Yellow Label does have a total of 58. So that is Totally Awesome Hulk number 1 and how it is standing on the CBCS population report. Just the 2 totals for now. If it comes back again, I'll see if I can add those. But the reason I'm doing it is because this is a 2-weeker list. So, next in the number 9 spot was Mark Spears' Monsters number 1, the Mark Spears Cover A Looking Down on You cover. So, it just came out 2 weeks ago, so none on the CBCS population report. And I tell you, that's another reason I'm combining the 2 happily, because so many of these aren't on the population report, so does it matter? So, next, in the number 8 spot is Absolute Batman number 1, the Jim Lee foil. And there are none. 0 on the CBCS population report. I'm sure that'll be changing soon. So then, in the number 7 spot, we have the A cover, the Beauty number 1. And this, of course, there's no change from last week on the CBCS population report. Next, in the number 6 spot, is Absolute Batman number 1, the Nick Dragotta foil variant, which there are none on the CBCS population report. So, next we go to the number 5 spot. That is Mark Spears Monsters number 1, the Mark Spears Cover B Dripping Blood variant. Freaky. But there are none on the CBCS population report. How about that? Well, now, the number 4 spot, Amazing Spider-Man 375. So, Amazing Spider-Man 375, Blue Label Direct, there are 284. Yellow Label Direct, there's a total of 141. Blue Label Newsstand, there are 36. Yellow Label Newsstand, there are 9. Blue Label Other, 38. And Yellow Label Other, 14. So that is the Amazing Spider-Man number 375, how it stands on the CBC population report right now. That was number 4. So now in that number 3 spot is Geiger number 7, the Gary Frank Midnight Nation Homage Surprise variant. None on the CBCS population report. How about that? Then in the number 2 spot, We've got Absolute Batman #1, the Jim Lee black and white 1 in 100 variant, which there are none on the CBCS population report. But the #1 comic book reported by CovrPrice for the week of October 14th, 2024 is Absolute Batman #1, the Nick Dragotta A cover, which you can guess there are none yet on that CBCS population report. But again, I'm sure all those Absolute Batmans will change. I have some to send in myself. Now, I will add a little quick note. The books I'm going to send in, I probably will send to CBCS because right now I'm still a little bit leery about CGC. As far as I know, it hasn't been really corrected yet, so I'm still a little bit fearful. But hopefully it will be resolved soon and I can get the books I want to send to them in. But here shortly I'll get the books I want to CBCS sent in as well. So that is part 1 of this 2-parter. But I'll be right back and we'll go with part number 2. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming back for part 2 of this 2-parter CBCS population report based on the CoverPrice Top 10 list. This is for October 21st, 2024. There is one book on this list on the CBCS population report because the majority of these books are coming out of the New York Comic Con. So this is going to be a fairly quick list. Number 10, Daredevil 14, the Peach Momoko 2024 New York Comic Con Marvel Unlimited Virgin variant. None on that CBCS population report. 9 is The Exorcism at 1600 Pen. Number 1, the Stephanie Hans Retailer Incentive 1 in 10 variant. None on the CBCS population report. Now here we're getting to the one book that is on the CBCS population report in the number 8 spot is The Lot #1. It's just been optioned for a series. So on the CBCS population report, there are 7 9.8 blue labels and 2 9.4 blue labels. Now, The Lot is from Bad Idea Comics. If you're not familiar with Bad Idea, I'm not going to give you a breakdown. Look it up. But this is the number 8 spot, The Lot, issue #1. In the number 7 spot, Whatnot Marvel Trading Pack, the 2024 New York Comic Con sealed box with 9 comics. I bought one. I'm waiting for it. Now, I did buy 7 individual packs with 3 comics, but now I'm waiting there, and I got 3 golds, a couple silvers, a couple standard, no prism, no red. So hopefully the box will come and I will get some of those in that. But the box, none on the CBCS population report. Then in the number 6 spot is the sensational She-Hulk Mirka Andolfo New Champions variant. It's not brand new, but still nobody's sent it into CBCS. It is not on the population report. Next in the number 5 spot, we've got Absolute Batman #1, the Fernandez 2024 New York Comic Con Akira Homage, limited to 1,000 issues. There are none on the CBCS population report, and I should say 1,000 copies. That's the limit. Then in the number 4 spot is Wolverine #1, the 2024 New York Comic Con Magic the Gathering Homage Edition. None on the CBCS population report. You know, that's going to be the remainder for the next 3, so I'm not going to say that anymore. So in the number 3 spot, this one, than the next one, but the number 3 spot, Spawn 357, the New York Comic Con 2024 Peach Momoko variant, signed by Todd McFarlane, which had a limit of 500 copies printed. Don't know how soon any of these will be to see CBCS, but we will see. But there we go. And next in the number 2 spot is Spawn 357, the Vargas 2024 New York Comic Con regular thank you cover, signed by Todd McFarlane, which there was only limited to 300 copies. So 500, 300, these are going to be really amazing when they hit the market. So last in the number 1 spot is Absolute Batman number 1, the Nick Dragotta regular cover. So 2 weeks in a row, the Absolute Batman number 1 regular cover is the hottest comic in the country according to CovrPrice. And they base all their information on sales data and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have an exact algorithm of how it works. I'll maybe try to contact them at some point and find out how they make that basis. But only one book this week on the CBCS population report. So I don't know if I need to maybe change how this works. I always do CBCS population report, but it seems there are so many of these books that aren't getting on the CBCS population because they're a week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. So I don't know if you think I maybe should change the focus of this video. I still want to do cover price. Do you want the sales breakdowns of raw and graded, or do you not care? You want me to keep it the same? Please let me know in the comments how you think I should proceed with this video. But that is it for the 2-week span, October 14th and 21st from CoverPrice, their top 10 list. If you're maybe interested in the top 20, let me know as well. I'll see what I can do, but that's it for now. Thank you, everyone. Bye.